So exciting. Well, we're going to change gears a little bit. He's a pastor and he's a biker and he's telling America like it is, right?
That's right. Author Bob Kopp from Wilkes-Barre is from Wilkes-Barre, but now lives in Illinois. He wrote a new book about two passions and here to talk with us about that today. Hi, Bob. How are you?
Excellent. How about yourself?
Good.
Good. Bob, tell us about the book. It's called I Just Want to Ride. Tell us what it's about.
Essentially, it's a metaphor and of biker culture as a challenge to the church. And also it explores freedom, being exactly who God designed you to be, and knowing that when you are exactly who God has designed you to be, being that God is not double-minded, it will not conflict with the freedoms of other folks.
No, Bob, you were a pastor. What did you think of that video we just showed about people
I tell you, it was pretty intense.
Did that work for you?
Yeah, it worked for me. I thought, how do I follow that, man? I mean, that was really too intense. You know, that was great. Actually, it was great. And I think they were being authentic to their experience of the Lord in their lives, and, you know, God bless them.
Now, what is your experience as being a pastor and other things you've done in your life help to inspire you to write your book?
Well, actually, it was my youngest son, Matthew, inspired me to write the book. We were at a biker rally at Woodstock Harley-Davidson outside of Chicago, and my son was looking at all the different folks there, and he said, "Dad, I just don't get it. You've got young people, old people, doctors, lawyers. You got some really nasty-looking folks with leathers on. You got some women there, Dad, that Mom would not want me hanging around. You got geezers like you." And they said, "You know, it's amazing. It seems like a motorcycle helps them bridge their color, class, and cultural differences." And then it hit me, and I thought, if a motorcycle can do that, to cross all those segregations, discriminations, and separations, wouldn't it be nice for the church if Jesus could do that? And so that was the inspiration for the book.
So the two cultures really are not that different, can we say? The biker culture, the religious culture. You can be both.
Well, you can be both, but the interesting thing that I found was, I have to be very candid about this, is that the biker culture bridges differences through a chrome pony better than, hate to say this, but Jesus, in terms of people who say they love him and follow him. And so that's why biker culture for me is a challenge to the church. If a motorcycle can do that, if a motorcycle can bring people together in some kind of peace and unity and harmony, one would expect that folks who claim Jesus as their Lord and Savior, that they could go through him into that same kind of harmony. So it's very challenging, very challenging. And what I'm saying is, a poser is a person who basically pretends that they're related to their Lord, but they hate each other in his name. But an authentic person comes through him to others in a harmonious way. So that's basically what the book is about.
Interesting point, Bob. And where can we find it at? Where can we get your book?
Well, you can get it by going to www.amazon.com. You can go to Barnes & Noble in Wilkes-Barre. Just demand that they have hundreds of on the shelf.
Keep bringing in. I just want to ride.
That's right. Or they can go to my blog, www.koppdisclosure, K-O-P-P, disclosure.com. I'll send it to him. Harold, I'm sure, is going to link up his blogs with my blogs, and we'll work all of that out. But basically, if you don't want to go through the hassle, Amazon.com or Barnes & Noble.
Perfect. Bob Kopp, thank you so much. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Well, I think it's time for a snack. Monica, my stomach is starting to growl. I'm getting a little bit hungry here.
Oh, yeah, me too. I didn't have